Good morning, future teachers, and welcome to our video class for SEM 7, which is the logic and set theory. For today's objectives, we'll be dealing with equivalent statements, drawing conclusions from data, and valid and invalid arguments. So we will be discussing all these three in this video. Let's start with this, negating statements. Number 1, select the statement that is the negation of it is raining and the sun is not out. So take note of this statement, it is raining and the sun is not out. Letter A, if it is raining then the sun is not out. Letter B, it is not raining and the sun is out. Letter C, it is raining and the sun is not out. Then letter D, it is not raining or the sun is out. So take note of this, it is raining and the sun is not out. So suppose that we have this statement, statement is P, then our negation is not P. If the statement is P and Q, then our negation is not P or not Q. If the statement is P or Q, then the negation is not P and not Q. Then if the statement is if P then Q, then the negation is P and not Q. So suppose that we have this, suppose that it is raining is P and the sun is now not out is Q. So the negating statement would be not P or not Q. So titingnan lang natin yung kabaliktaran ni P at saka ni Q. Kasi ang ibig sabihin ng P, nung not P, kabaliktaran siya ng P. Yung ibig sabihin ng not Q, kabaliktaran siya ng Q. So from these statements, the 4 choices, we have to observe which satisfy this statement for negation. Again, sinabi natin yung it is raining, P siya, then yung the sun is not out, Q siya. So ano ang kabaliktaran ng it is raining? So it should be it is not raining. So pwede si letter B at saka si letter D. So eliminate na agad natin si A at saka C because they are not negation for our statement. Okay, so ang natitira na lang ay si P at saka si D. And then, ano yung kabaliktaran ni the sun is not out? So, ang kabaliktaran niya ay the sun is out. So, it should be letter D. Ang negation statement ng P and Q ay not P or not Q is letter D. It is not raining or the sun is out. Universal quantifiers. Take note of this. All, some, are not. And then, pag sinabi naman natin no or none, then some or are. So, take note of these universal quantifiers, okay? Pag all, some. Kapag no, that's some. So, sila yung magkabaliktad, ano? Okay. So, the negation of no students failed this class. Yeah. So, ano ang negation? No students failed this class. No, none. So, ang kabaliktaran niya ay some. So, some students fail this class. So, sila yung dalawang magkabaliktad, the negation statements. Because we know that the reciprocal of no is some and all is for some also. Equivalent statements. Equivalences for if P then Q ay not P or Q. Then if not Q, then P. Okay, so select the statement logically equivalent to if Tina is in Las Vegas, then she is in Nevada. So take note of these equivalencies, no? If P, then Q, ang kanyang equivalencies ay number 1, not P or Q. Then for number 2, if not Q, then not P. Sabi natin dito, select the statement logically equivalent to if Tina is in Las Vegas, then she is in Nevada. Pipiliin natin dito sa apat na ito, alin ang logically equivalent dito sa given statement, the blue one. So, letter A, Tina is in Las Vegas or she is in Nevada. B, if Tina is not in Nevada, then she is not in Vegas. If Tina is in Nevada, then she is in Las Vegas. Then letter D, if Tina is not in Las Vegas, then she is not in Nevada. Let V in Las Vegas and N is in Nevada. Okay? Then, the statement given is if V, then N. Ayun kasi yung given natin na if Tina is in Las Vegas, so if V, then she is in Nevada. So, this is our given statement. If V, then N. The statement given is equivalent to, ayun, babalik tayo dun sa kanina, no? Sabi natin kanina kasi ito yon. If P, then Q. Ano yung equivalences niya? Not P or Q, or if not Q, then not P. So, doon tayo babalik palagi, no? So, you have to remember that equivalencies. The statement given is equivalent to not B or N, or if not N, then not B. So, ito lang yung dalawang equivalent dyan. Okay? Titignan natin dito sa apat na ito, alin ang nag-satisfy to these equivalencies. Okay. Not B or N, saka yung isa, if not N, then not B. So, letter A, Tina is in Las Vegas or she is in Nevada. So, the statement is B or N. So, nasa Las Vegas siya or she is in Nevada. Kaya B or N, that's the statement. So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya equivalent. Wala siya dun sa dalawa. If Tina is not in Nevada, then she is not in Vegas. So, it is, if not N, then not V. Ayun, okay siya, no? Then, if Tina is in Nevada, if N, then she is in Nevada. Then, if N, then V. So, wala siya dun sa equivalent. Then, the last one, if Tina is not in Las Vegas, then she is not in Nevada. Okay, so what is the correct answer? Correct answer is letter B because it satisfies the equivalent statement, not N, then not V. Ibig sabihin, the statement which is logically equivalent to if Tina is in Las Vegas, then she is in Nevada is if Tina is not in Nevada, then she is not in Vegas. Transforming. Select the rule of logical equivalence that directly transforms in one step. Statement 1 into statement 2. Yan. So, this is the statement 1. Not all children are left-handed. And then the second statement is, some children are not left-handed. Ang gagawin natin dito, pagsasamahin daw natin ito, no? Yung dalawa na ito, itatransform natin into one statement. Okay? But we have to select the rule of logical equivalences that directly transform these two statements. So for letter A, we have not P is equivalent to P. If P, then Q is equivalent to, if not Q, then not P. Not all are P is equivalent to some are not P. All are not P is equivalent to some are not P. How do we do that? So, it should be letter C. Kasi, as you can see, not all children are left-handed. Yun yung ginawa nating P, no? And then, some children are not left-handed. So, kanina, sabi natin, ito yung magkabaliktad, ano? Not all at saka some are not. Okay, so, it can be observed in letter C. Pwede rin naman ang Venn diagram. Sets A, B, and C are related as shown in the diagram. Which of the following statement is true? Assuming that none of the regions is empty. Yeah. So we have three circles here, A, B, and C. And they do have intersections. And they are in a rectangle. And that rectangle is the universal set. Okay, for letter A, any element of A is also a member of C. Is that correct? Tama ba yun? Lahat daw ng element ni A ay element din ni C. Tama siya, ano? So, pwede nating sabihin na si A sagot. Yung tamang sagot, okay? Letter B, no element is a member of A, B, and C. Is that correct? That's false because there are some elements which are members of A, B, and C. Any element of U is a member of A. Lahat daw ba ng element ni U ay member din ni A? So, hindi, some lang. Okay, then for letter D, none of this statement is true. So, only letter A is correct by observing the Venn diagram. Okay, let us draw conclusions here. For the first one, we have set Q and set P. As you can see, set P is inside set Q. So what is the conclusion here? All P's are Q. Tama naman yan, All P's are Q's. For the next one, kabaligtaran naman ito, No P's are Q because they are disjoint sets. And then for number 3, ito yung point niya, So, some P's are Q's. That's correct. Ito naman, ito yung point niya. So, this will be some P's are not Q's. Okay. So, actually, using the Venn diagram, we can draw conclusions easily because visual yan, nakikita natin. Madaling-madali lang para sa atin. Let's have some example. Given that no people who make assignments are friendly. This is our first statement. Walang tao daw na gumawa ng assignment ang friendly. Ibig sabihin, kapag gumawa ka ng assignment pala, hindi ka friendly. All instructors make assignments. We have two statements here. The first statement is, no people who make assignments are friendly. Intindihin nyo, Wala daw taong gumawa ng assignment ang friendly. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, kapag gumawa ka ng assignment, hindi ka friendly. And then, yung statement number 2, all instructors make assignment. Lahat daw ng instructors ay gumagawa ng assignment. So, anong mga statements ang meron tayo dito? So, eto yun, No A's or F's. Walang taong gumawa ng assignment ang friendly. Correct yung kanyang illustration, So, disjoint. And then all I's are A's. Ibig sabihin, all instructors ay gumagawa ng assignment. So, ano pang conclusion natin dyan? Ayan, determine which can be logically deduced. From these statements, ano pa ang pwede natin masabi? All instructors are friendly. Ito ba yun? So, that's wrong. No instructor is friendly. Tama ba yun? Yes, letter B, true. Some instructors are friendly. Meron ba? Wala. Or letter D, none of these answers. So, the correct answer here is letter B, no instructor is friendly because they all make assignments. Yun. Diagram example. Study the given information and select the correct conclusion. Sabi, all sailors are swimmers. All swimmers wear life jackets. Sally is wearing a life jacket. Ayan. Sabi lahat ng sailors, swimmers. All swimmers wear life jacket. Si Sally ay nagsusuot ng life jacket. Is it A, Sally is not a sailor? B, Sally is a sailor? Sally is a swimmer? D, none of this. What's the correct answer here? So we make a Venn diagram. Ayan. SL for sailor. Lahat ng sailor ay swimmer. At lahat ng swimmer ay nagsusuot ng life jacket. So, nasan dyan si Sally? One who wears a life jacket can be anywhere in L. So, none of these. Kasi, hindi natin pwedeng sabihin na Sally is a sailor lang, pero Sally is a swimmer lang, So, one who wears a life jacket can be anywhere in L. Pwede siyang swimmer, pwede siyang sailor. Okay? So, none of these. Next, all of the following arguments have true conclusions, but one is not valid. Select the argument that is not valid. Ayan. So, lahat daw, all of the following arguments have true conclusions. Meron daw totoong conclusion, but one is not valid. Alin daw yon? All fish taste good and all bass are fish. Therefore, all bass taste good. Ayan, tama ba yon? Every Girl Scout is a girl. Susan is a Girl Scout. Therefore, Susan is a girl. All fish live in water and all bass are fish. Therefore, all bass live in water. All flies are dirty and insects are dirty. Therefore, all flies are insects. Make a Venn diagram for each. Okay, gawa kayo ng Venn diagram dyan para makita nyo, no? All fish taste good and all bays are fish. Therefore, all bays taste good. Okay? So, ito yung Venn diagram na. So, taste muna. And then, fish. Sabi kasi natin, all fish taste good. O, lahat daw ng fish taste good. Therefore, all bays and all bays are fish. Yan. And then, all bays are fish. So, ibig sabihin, all bays taste good. So, valid yung ating argument. Next, let's make a Venn diagram here. Every Girl Scout is a girl. Gawa tayo. So, Girl Scout. Lahat ng Girl Scout, girl. Then, Susan is a Girl Scout. Therefore, Susan is a girl. Valid din siya. Na? All fish live in water. Gawa tayo ng Venn diagram. Water. Yan. Lahat ng fish nakatira sa water. And all bays are fish. Therefore, all bays live in water. So, valid pa din. Next, all flies are dirty and insects are dirty. So, gawa tayo ng Venn diagram. Dirty. Alin yung dirty? Lahat ng flies. And, hindi lahat ng insects ay puro flies lang, ano? Okay, therefore, all flies are insects. So, this is an invalid. Okay. All of the following arguments have true conclusions, but one is not valid. Select the argument that is not valid. So, the answer is letter D. Okay, remember that math is fun and you can do it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Keep safe everyone and have a nice day. God bless.